Real number multiplication is what we're going to look at now, and it's the exact same thing that you did for whole number multiplication. There's only one difference in between it, and I will show you that difference now. Now that one difference is just simply this radix point, or sorry, this decimal point that you're seeing right here. And what we're going to do for now is we're just simply going to ignore it and do the multiplication like we would do a normal whole number multiplication. We recognize that this number on the underneath is 27, meaning 7 ones plus 20 ones, or 2 tens. And what we're going to do now is simply do 7 by 4 is 28. Take the 8, place it here. The 2 is added to whatever the result is after. So 7 by 3 is 21, plus 2 is 23. So we place the 23 here since there is no number after the 3. Next, we are going to place a 0 here because all tens end in 0. And notice this is 2 tens, and the tens end in a 0. So we place a 0 there. We are now going to say 2 times 4, which is 8. And then 3 times 2, which is 6. And we have the answer 8. 3 and 8 is 11. Carry 1. And here now we will have 9. So now we have 918. Now that we figure out the whole number answer, what we have to do is consider how much spaces we move the radix point. Now, if it was at 27, then this radix point has to move one space this way. As well, if this was 34, we would have to move the radix point one space this way. Therefore, when we count it off, we have 2 movements of the radix point from the back of the whole number. So from the back of the whole number, we have 2 movements of the radix point, and the correct answer for the product of 3.4 by 2.7 is 9.18. So let's do the next one, and first we're going to check the radix point before we do anything else. Notice this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 movements of the radix point, and we're going to simply ignore the rest for now. So we have first 1 ones, 2 tens, and then 1 hundreds. So in the ones part, tens part, hundreds part here. In the ones part, we are going to say 5 by 1, which is 5, 6 by 1, which is 6, 2 by 1, which is 2, 3 by 1, which is 3. Then we are going to move to the next part, which is the tens part. If you have a 10 ends in a 0. So then we go 5 by 2, which is 10. I'm going to put that 0 here, carry the 1 over to the next number that we multiply. 6 by 2 is 12. 12 and 1 is 13. I take that 3, put it here, and I carry the 1 to the next number that goes in. 2 by 2 is 4, plus the 1 will be equal to 5. I place that here, and then I have 2 by 3 is 6. I go to the next one now. This next one is in the hundreds location, so therefore that means I have 2 zeros to start off with. I now start going from there. I'm going to let's use something like white. Now I'm going to say 5 by 1 is 5. Then I'm going to say 6 by 1, which is 6. 2 by 1, which is 2. And 1 by 3, which is 3. I'm going to simply add all of these numbers up now. So 5 and 0 is 5. 6 and 0 is 6. 2 and 3 is 5, and 5 is 10. I'm going to put the 0 here for the 10, and I carry the 1 over to the next piece. 1 and 3 is 4, and 5 is 9, and 6 is 15. So I'm going to put the 5 here, carry the 1 over. 6 and 1 is 7, and 2 will make it 9. And then I just simply put down the 3. And then I count the number of decimal places total that I had before, 5. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the correct answer that I should have, it's 3.955065. And that's the answer for that one. Let's try the last one. and hopefully this one should be a lot faster. I'm not going to go through the whole steps as I did before. So let's look. This is the 2 1s and the 6 10s. So I'll just put a T here, 1s here. And I start off first. 5 by 2 is 10. Put the 0. Take the 1 and add it. 2 by 0. Put that back here. 3 by 2, 6. 0 by 2, 0. I go to the next one. 5 by 6, 30. Place a 0. Oh, first I have to put a 0 because I'm in the tens location. Then I put the next 0 that's here. Then I look at 0 by 6 is 0 plus that 3 will be 3. 6 by 3 is 18. Place the 8. Then I'm going to say 6 by 0 is 0 plus the 1. Then I have 1. Here I add 0, 1, 9, 8, 1. And I remove the decimal place. Notice how much decimal places I move. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get my correct answer. Let me write it out properly. 1.8910. You could leave out the 0 at the end if you want. And that's how you do real number multiplication.